Gronkowski needs to be replaced, and Adams really need to be replaced for my offense only, though. Defense, I need like everybody on the right side. nice you. Oh, you guys can still see it, yeah. Oh man, dude, tired. Oh, ooh, hurt.
Alright, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in, we've simplified the game plan.
Mm. So we want to go deep now. Alright. Alright. Fuck. Janice with the OP catch. Slicing up that garbage now. He's rolling right, yeah. He rolled blood and then rolled right.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn a corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Nice. Nope. Yeah, well, he switches me together. I don't want me.
You know what, man? That was pretty darn good. You know what really gets me excited?
Oh, game day. Oh, what Madden Bowl.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry.
In its final season now as an NFL stadium, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take a knee here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. 7 yards to go on second down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there on the run. 31 yards. And the man who helped Florida State to a national title in 2013, Devontae Freeman, reeling off a nice run.
I remember when he came out of school and I was evaluating him for the NFL draft. I loved the Pro Bowl after 2015 NFL season.
On second down, Freeman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. Run essentially the play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Amendola catching it left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Let him know.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And taking it to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, big plays right now.
Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, you know I always tend to lean towards the defensive guys. But in this case, I have no defense. How about that run right there?
Yeah, just a tip of the cap to Le'Veon Bell, and that's what he can do. You think some people back in 2013 that had first-round picks wish that they would have taken him?
That's when you go back to your scouting department and say, what exactly did we miss here? Maybe some people have some new jobs. He's a big-time player. And if they don't start getting him on the ground here quickly, he's going to pile up a huge game.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He completes it middle of the field to Janis. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jeff Janis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
I'm telling you, big plays.
Wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Surveying the field. Looking sideline, incomplete. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Now the 6-year man out of Miami, Matt Bosher on to punt.
They didn't have a ton of yards to pick up on that 3rd down, but there was no way they were playing that one safe. They decided to take that one downtown. They must have felt that they had a big play that was waiting for them. Unfortunately, it was incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up the first down.
You stupid.
Think the tight end is safety valve position, but I think in situations like this, he's often a primary receiver, and they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, missed an opportunity indeed to pick up the first. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing them incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it, and I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. On 1st down, Rodgers going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I was trying.
Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And an electric scamper there from the 2nd-round pick in 2013 out of Michigan State.
And how about the way he's remade his body in the NFL? You remember back in Michigan State, big, thick, bruising runner. Yeah, he had some speed, he had some agility.
I was trying to throw R3s to throw the ball away. Come on, man.
In there to get it. That'll be a loss of 13 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
I was trying to throw the ball away.
We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On second down, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defense.
What was that play?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
What was that play? Why would you keep the ball? Why wouldn't you? Oh my God.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. It's caught left side, Tammy.
Oh look, and why? There was no QB run, so that definitely wouldn't have been a QB run. So what was that?
To throw is Ryan. The left side completion.
Get down.
Jones. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. And trailing on the scoreboard last time, able to force the fumble. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
That's exactly right, because what they did last time is help them stay in this game. Being opportunistic, taking the ball away, that can help keep the game tight.
Yeah, we'll see if they can be opportunistic here. They'll be looking to force another turnover. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking deep now for Amendola. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. From the gun on third down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Now hang on here, timeout called.
Why? They keep swatting. This is bull.
To regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
I'm not doing that.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Atlanta now.
I don't care.
The field. And with time quickly
Because it's bull. Because all of a sudden when they were blitzing, now they're just always doing coverage, so I can't run.
Second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He's going to let it go again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached intermission here. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter.
He's trying to go for it, baby.
Here comes Montgomery now to return it. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Here's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts it towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a first down carry by Bell.
Dude, I can't do outside handoffs. It's always inside. Why? It used to always be outside, but now it's always inside. Just like 3 years of Madden later. Really? Really? This controller is crap, is what I'm noticing.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Shakes off the sack. And Adams has it complete. And he gets it to the 30.
Jesus, Rodgers clutch there, shaking the sack off.
Good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing is Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Another pistol look here. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down.
Can't do anything now. I hate this.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and now it's 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And now
Dude, I'm pissed. Why? At least make it so when they jump, they're not offsides every time, because this is getting a little...
Defense may be trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. It's a gain of 5. After the penalty, here's Freeman.
Make the tackle, you sack of...
Before he's brought down. And now it's time.
Controller, dude.
Defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
You know, for anyone that gets a PlayStation and you don't already have one, don't use the Sony controllers. Buy an aftermarket one right away, or not an aftermarket, the one from the store, because these things go to crap in a week.
So it's 2nd and 9.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he almost had it.
There's nobody open.
A game changer there in the second
Ah!
half. Instead, it's third down.
Like, please, someone get your fat
For an interception.
fucking
Let's face
ass
it, a lot of
open.
these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
Oh my god.
A little bit questionable.
Flush down right. It's caught. Nelson. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He was trying to force it in.
Dude, it literally says the best way to complete that is quick. And every time I go for the quick completion, it gets ticked. So, I don't want to hear it, game.
See it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he was able to bat it away.
Nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And he'll get it up the middle. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Rodgers throwing here. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Danny Amendola, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchdown. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Heading back on the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Now Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. He's going to let... And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make a throw you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception
Oh, that's a lot better.
pretty much right
The reason
into
my
this
heads
one.
up.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before,
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. He's at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Jesus.
Stopped here. Timeout.
How long of a run was that?
That'll be their third and
Let's find
final
out.
stoppage here as we step aside.
Let us find out. 53-yard run. Like, look, I just whoosh, break the tackle or sprint move, sorry. And then it's just a foot race. And whoop. And if I would press circle there, I probably might have made it to the 20. Maybe a little more because that was their last big guy. So maybe we'll see. We would have seen 53 yards on one run play though. Jesus.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And an alley to run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
they will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
When Le'Veon Bell gets going, and he starts galloping, and he piles up yards, his team usually wins, and that's exactly what they're doing.
In 2015, he had the MCL, PCL injury. Some people were worried. It looks pretty good here in this one.
That tells you there's a whole lot of rehab that went into that, a lot of determination to get back and get back to his present form, which is awfully good.
So 2nd and 10 here.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
The give is to Bell. Oh, nice move. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Packers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucks. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna see if I can't get one of my friends in here and maybe we'll play online. Excuse me. Continue to struggle offensively, really? Last time I checked, that wasn't really struggling.
Let's go. On the hop, fellas, on the hop. Who wants
Hmm.
it? Let's see some hustle out there today. Got a big game this week. Come on.
The stick pass concept is always done to a stretch concept that creates 2-on-1 matchup against the key defender. He is usually the defender aligned over the flat receiver. The primary route will be first read. If the defensive key does not take away the flat, throw to the flat receiver. Jesus. Second read.
The pressure is on. This one is for the gold.
Day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn a corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Dude, it's always the same exact guy he goes to. Oh my god. Just block it. Le'Veon Bell is all you gotta do, team. You suck. Come on.